Hello students, in the today's experiment we are going to determine the copper ion content in a given water sample solution of copper ore, that is blue vitriol, by titrating it against N by 25 sodium thiosulfate solution with the help of Ki and starch as indicator by iodometric titration. See, in this, the aim of the experiment is to determine the copper ion content. Means in this, we have to determine the strength or the concentration of copper ions in a given water sample solution. And whenever we have to report the strength or the concentration, then we have to go for the titration. And for the titration, basically, we require three chemicals. First is unknown, second is known, and third one is indicator. Unknown is a given water sample solution of copper ion, that is blue vitriol solution. Known is N by 25 sodium thiosulfate solution. And indicator, here we are using freshly prepared starch as indicator. Okay, now we move to the principle or the theory part of the experiment. See, in this experiment, the given sample solution of copper sulfate reacts with Ki along with acetic acid and result in the formation of dark brown solution with the formation of copper second iodide. See, this is the reaction which is going to be takes place when we add Ki in a given sample solution of copper sulfate and result in the formation of copper second iodide. This copper second iodide is unstable and releases iodine with the formation of copper first iodide. This liberated iodine is titrated with sodium thiosulfate solution, the standard solution, till a pale yellow color will appear. And in the same solution, we have to add the freshly prepared starch. The freshly prepared starch result into the formation of blue color complex compound. See, the starch when made with the iodine, it results in the formation of blue color complex compound in this manner. And this blue color complex compound is further titrated with the N by 25 sodium thiosulfate solution till the milky color will appear. In this titration, we are using starch as an indicator and we have to give preference to the freshly prepared starch. Why we have to give the preference to the freshly prepared starch? We have to give the preference to the freshly prepared starch because starch is a polysaccharide and as the time goes, it decomposes into its monosaccharides. That's why we have to give preference to the freshly prepared starch as indicator. And we are saying this, it is an iodometric titration. Why it is called iodometric titration? Because in this titration, the iodine is liberated. That's why it is called iodometric titration. Okay, now we move to the procedure part of the experiment. Okay, now we are going to perform the experiment. First of all, we have to fill the burette by the standard solution. And in this titration, the standard solution is sodium thiosulfate, that is N by 25 Na2S2O3. Okay, which we have to fill in the burette. See, this is our burette, and this burette, we have to fill this burette by the standard solution. And the lower meniscus should be set at 0. Now the burette is filled with the standard solution, that is be N by 25 sodium thiosulfate. And now we have to take the 10 ml of unknown sample solution, that is be a copper ore solution, and see, this is the unknown sample solution, which we have to fill 10 ml, which we have to take 10 ml into a conical flask, and we take this unknown sample solution into a conical flask with the help of pipette. We already have our 10 ml of unknown sample solution in our conical flask. Now we have to add potassium iodide along with dilute acetic acid. We have to add approximately 2 ml of acetic acid and then Ki. Approximately 2 ml of Ki into a conical flask, which have copper sulfate. See why we add this acetic acid in this? Because iodometric titrations are those titrations in which the iodine is liberated as a result of a chemical reaction involving oxidation of an iodide ion by strong oxidizing agent in acidic medium. So this dark brown color solution will appear. Now we have to titrate this dark brown color solution with N by 25 sodium thiosulfate solution till a pale yellow color will appear. During the titration, you have to add the standard solution in a dropwise manner into a conical flask. You have to titrate it till a pale yellow color will appear. See, a pale yellow color is be there. Now what we have to do? We have to add during this reaction, the iodine is liberated. Now we have to add freshly prepared starch, which is an indicator in this titration. And a blue color is there, dark blue color is there. Now we have to further titrate it with the sodium thiosulfate solution till a milky color will appear. So our endpoint is when we get a milky color. Milky color is there. This is our endpoint. Okay, now we have to take the reading from the burette, which we have to put in our observation table. That is 23.4. So the volume of N by 25 sodium thiosulfate solution used is final minus initial, that is 23.4. We have to do the same procedure 3 times to get the concordant reading. Okay, after doing the same job 3 times, the concordant reading is 23.4 ml. Now we have to move to the calculation part. In the calculation, firstly we have to calculate the normality, and normality is calculated with the help of the normality equation. That is N1 equal is equal to N2 V2. N1 equal for unknown solution. The normality is not given to us. See, we put N and V1, the volume we should took in a conical flask of a known sample solution, that is 10 ml, and known is the sodium thiosulfate solution. The normality is given as 1/25 in the volume which we get from the burette, that is 23.4 ml. So the normality of a known sample solution is 23.4 divided by 25 and divided by 10. So normality is calculated. Now we have to calculate the strength. So the formula of the strength is normality multiplied by equivalent weight. In the normality we have to multiply the equivalent weight of the copper ion, that is given to us, that is 63.5. So the strength of copper ion in given sample solution is normality multiplied by equivalent weight of copper ion. Normality is this and the equivalent weight of the copper ion is 63.5. After calculating we get the answer. Result will be 5.94 gram per liter. So the strength of the copper ion in given sample solution of copper ore, that is their blue vitriol, that is their 5.94 gram per liter. Thank you.